Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we have an Asus board, and this is the board. You can see it has an inbuilt RAM, and this is the dealer's board. The model number of this board is X551CA REV 2.2. The problem in this board is that as soon as we plug the power cable, the ampere goes to 0.15 and then nothing happens. It seems there is something heating inside, that is why the ampere is going to 15. So let's do some physical inspection and then we will insert the charger and we will try to sort it out. Unlike last board, hopefully we will be able to solve this issue. So let's get started. So I don't see any corrosion anywhere in this board. There is no much components this side of this board, but anyway, there is no corrosion, no burning. So overall I don't see any corrosion or anything on this board. Maybe the heating issue comes most of the times related to 3.3 and 5 volt line. So let's first check it out, that line only, or maybe the 19 volts line. The 19 volt section also looks fine, and if I check it out, no shorting. This is the battery line, I guess. Here there is no shorting on that area. And then let's check it out, 3.3 5 volts line. I think this is the one. Maybe this is the RAM coil, and this is 3.3 and 5 volts coils. No shorting here as well. Ground to gate. No shorting. Okay, we have here back side as well. On the back side, let's check some caps. Okay, exactly as I suspected. Near the 5.5 3 volts line, there is some shorting. This cap is 0.003. Okay, here I found something. This MOSFET is giving the beep. It's 0.43. I mean, there is something short, that is why this is beeping, because it is not showing completely 0. Let's check it out with the gate. Gate is fine. Source to gate, drain to source to gate, it's fine. Okay, that means either this cap or maybe the IC itself is faulty. Let's inject the voltage and check it out. If there is anything, we can find it out. Okay, so it is 0.14. Something is hitting, it seems. Yes guys, this side this IC is hitting and the other side this MOSFET is hitting. So let's check it out once again. Hopefully this is the problem, either this MOSFET or maybe the IC or maybe this cap. So first we will remove the cap and we will check it out. So we have removed the cap. Now let's check the resistance over there. Okay, the beep is still coming. That means there is a problem with the IC. Yes guys, the problem is with the IC, it seems, because the pin which is connected to as you can see, this lane is gone directly to the IC and this is beeping. Okay, so let's remove the IC and change it. Probably this will solve our case. Okay, so let's replace the cap first and then we will remove the IC. I have the matching compatible IC from different board, but I do not have this chip on the stock. So let's replace the cap first, because the cap is okay. We'll put the same cap back. Okay, so we have replaced the cap. Now let's remove the IC. Its JC is equal to FK. That is all RT series. Now I have another IC. I'll remove it. So before we place, let's check one more time if the shorting has gone. No, the cap also is shorting. The cap also is short, I guess. Let the cap remain out only, or maybe something else. I'm just keeping the cap over there in case if we require we'll put it again. Okay, shorting is the different place. That means it is not the IC. The shorting is at the different place. So I have removed the cap as well as the IC. Now we need to diagnose where this connection is going, because the pin number 1 is short and it is that means the problem is elsewhere, and replacing this IC is not a good idea. Let's check it out. Maybe this kind of problems we find that the controller is the faulty. This IT, most of the time when step down IC gets heat up, we find this is the problem. So since we already have a different board like that, let's remove it directly. Hopefully that will solve our problem. Otherwise we need to go step by step. But first let's since we don't have a schematic, let's check it out from board view. So it will be confirmed that IR controller is the faulty. Okay, so here we have a schematic, and now we have to turn this. No, I have to turn the board backside. So it was pin number 1. So it was pin number 1 we were facing the problem. So let's check it out. Pin number 1. This was the IC PU8100. If I select it, you can see this is the IC, we removed it, and now we will check it out. Pin number 1. So pin number 1 is here. It is P_5 volts. Okay, as suspected, the 5 volt is going where? Here it shows some of the caps are connected with this PC, but those caps are not there in this. Pin number 1 is nowhere to be seen. So it is going through this. This is ground, this is 1, this is main, this is okay. So it seems it's very difficult to find the short from this board view. So the best method is to inject the voltage, and now let's inject the voltage at the place of short, and we will check it out. And now let's inject the voltage at the place of pin number 1, that is here. On this we can inject up to 5 volts. So let's inject the voltage here and then we will check it out, because here it's difficult to find and it will be time consuming. So the best way is to inject the voltage directly at this pin number 1, and we have a place here so we can put it. So let's do it. So here is a place where we can solder the main wire, and then we can attach the ground to any of the positions, any of the ground points. So we will put it here. We will on the DC. We will keep it 2 volts, and then okay. So it is taking 0.77 ampere. Probably something is hitting. Not this side. This side nothing is hitting. Okay, as I guessed, it is the controller. The controller is hitting. As I told you guys, the controller is the main thing. Many 75%, if the 3.35 volts IC heats up, we find that the controller is faulty. Now let's change this and then we will check it out. So I am just pausing the video. After changing, I will show you guys. Okay guys, as you can see, the shorting is not there. I'll zoom it little bit. So here is the IC and this is the cap we replaced. As you can see, the value, it is showing the value now. The pin number 1 is okay now. Now let's put the voltage and check it out. Okay. Okay, so it is turned on. The fan also is spinning and it is going to 0.80 7780. Okay, the RAM is inbuilt, so hopefully the display might have come. Let's attach the display and check it out. I have pressed the power button. Okay, the display has come, guys, you can see. So guys, this is done. The problem has been solved, and the problem was the controller. Since once we replace the controller, the board is ready. So guys, you saw how we repaired this board. For more such videos, please subscribe this channel and also give a like to the video. We are going to come up with more similar videos where you can see how we repair laptop motherboards, and also you will learn how to repair boards if you are capable enough to learn. On the upcoming videos, we are going to come up with how to read schematics, how MOSFET works, etc. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.